I've often been asked how you go about choosing yarn for a blanket. And as with a lot of other questions, the answer usually begins with, it depends. And in this case, it depends on who's the blanket for. So how sensitive are they? How much is it going to be abused? And, is it going to need to be machine washed or is it going to be for a baby? And then the other one is going to be what kind of stitch patterns are you going to be using in it? Because different stitch patterns are going to mean different types of yarn. So if you're doing something that is going to have a very defined stitch, so something like a cable or maybe knit purl stitches, then you want something that's got a bit more bounce, a bit more robustness, so that it'll really make the stitches stand out. The ones from our club this year, these are all going to be pretty good for showing off stitch patterns, but they have slightly different, they'll look slightly different depending on which one you use. So this one is the Mota, and it's got kind of a thicker or a firmer yarn, so it's going to have a bit more bounce to the stitch. Blosta is woolen spun, and you can see it's got a little bit more hairiness to it, best way to put it. So it will mean that what you're going to have for that is the stitches are going to look a little softer and a little more woolly. The Golov yarn, what you have with that is it's a little bit more robust, not quite as soft, but what you do get is a bit more durability. So for something that needs to handle a bit more rough and tumble, a Golov could be a very good option for you. So if it's going to be for something like lace, you may be going down a route where perhaps it's a cotton blend, but because it's going to open it up quite a bit, and again, it will be quite durable. So think about your stitches, who it's going to be for, and how durable are you going to need it to be.